players who have came out have been absolutely amazing. I am so ready for this event. Very excited to see what these guys have in store, and I think it's going to be a great time to see what is next. And I have to remind myself that this is single elimination. It's going to be a good competition here. A lot of killers have come out to this bracket and made it very far in this tournament. To say I'm excited is an understatement, but let's see what is in store for these two. BWood, a returning champion within himself. Not a 1, not a 2, but a multi 5, 6 time champion himself. He is a demon, a bracket demon that you have to deal with and a force to be reckoned with. You have to keep that in mind when you fight this son of a gun. Striking first on the boards, though. Gengar is very bad running this Havoc piece is absolutely crazy. We'll see what's in store for the rest of the bracket. He's been running through a lot of these guys here. But for BWood to kick things off, looks right. Good nut punch, give a little Oki. How you doing? Right there with the trap. The group setup goes forward into the corner. If at any point the audio levels, I'm trusting you guys in the chat to let me know if anything needs to be mixed. My voice a little lower. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. Big strike here. BWood. Not done yet. Needs to survive this Havoc mess that he is struck with in front of him. It's been a very good time seeing these off-screen matches run. Big shout out to all the players. It was a very, very smooth process, helping me out tremendously. So with all that being said, the killers are out, and we are struck with a new game here. The bracket command should work in the chat. If you guys are curious and want to check out the bracket at any moment's notice, just use exclamation mark bracket in chat, and you will definitely see it there. Up there with the haymakers, breaker forced out now between them. Good tough situation. Hold on a second. He ain't done. Jumping attack. Goes right back with Havoc, throwing haymakers. Give me a second to be able to work with some of the off-screen stuff. Good, these fights in the background. Just going to take a quick little breather just to do some off-screen work. Big strike from BWood here. Gengar gonna have to eat that one. Unfortunately, that is the case. That all good now. Pop it right back in. We got the scoreboard ready to go. BWood striking first on the boards here, going up 1-0, leading the charge on this top 8 side of things. Onto it. But starting things off right now, it looks like BWood is in the driver's seat. Gengar's got a bit to go. Hold on a second. Big moves right here for BWood with a good life lead in his hands. All right, as he continues on, look at him now. He is cooking right there. BWood swinging that. Arm around gets caught. Rather, it's Gengar on the driver's seat. Back at him and put him right back into the corner. Reversal. Do I even know what I'm looking at? Oh. Dive kick, no work there. Bends well, waiting for the approach. Down significantly in the life department. 48 HP to spare for BWood. Fatal blow hits. What? Right. Thing is lined up very nicely, and I'm happy this tournament has progressed to this point. Just sit in the driver's seat, enjoy the show. We've had a very good run watching these matches progress more and more. It's been quite fun to watch. Jumping attack for BWood. Capitalized there, 127 off that. Small drop, but hey, a little damage ain't too bad. Continuing on, look at him stack up. Oh, he ain't done. Breaker is there now too. 240 left. What is the move here as he advances on? Hold on a second. Oh my goodness, it is getting juicy. Janet is there too, and it looks like he's gonna get a brutality as well. BWood playing 0 games going into this match, leads the charge 2-0 right now, and he wants this. We see BWood picking up a storm. We'll see if he can go for the 3-0 sweep, if that will be the case. But right now, Mulatto Trap is giving him some good pressure. Oh, and a little bit of movement going towards him. Big hits right here. I appreciate it. Thank you, B6. Thank you. Low check between them. Big noob punch right there to continue more pressure. Low out between them. Good answer right there until Breaker says enough is enough. We are here, and it's a slugfest. Good to go. Awesome. Little check from afar. Dive kick landing. Oh, he ain't done yet. No freaking way. Oh, shit. He continues up. The damage is there. Enough to kill. Just about. Takes him down to the ground. Waltz it on towards him. Gets right there. Not enough to stay alive from BWood. So Gengar down 0-2 on the set. Trying to make the reverse sweep happen. A miracle it would be. Jump and attack. Nice anti-air from BWood. Get some good play off Janet there. 30% on top of him. More pressure goes for the armor instead. BWood. Good rebuttal. Folks, again, the mashes are crazy right now. BWood. Oh my goodness. Full screen pressure, the back cameo check from afar, 30% between the two of them. Good play right there for Gengar. Now going with the full screen approach. It has to be what he needs to do here. Oh my goodness. The final round is here. Set point in the favor of BWood. That was wild, by the way. I have to mention that. I can't just ignore like that did not happen. Gengar comes right back at him. With the decent life lead in his hand, he's setting up in the driver's seat. BWood still with the breaker, sitting on it. And a big conversion right here with Noob. Gets him over into the corner. Little empty jump out is through with a really tough to read overhead. BWood mashing like crazy, testing the patience of Gengar. Why not? You're up 2-0. You got nothing to lose. The low check, a risky maneuver. No breaker for BWood. Gonna let it rock until right now. Unfortunate circumstance right there. Dive kick not working. A grab gonna even out this lead. It's basically within one-touch territory, just about for both of them. The anti-air from Gengar comes out of nowhere and seals it. Stays alive for another day. Wrong. Now is the time to figure that one out. Low check gonna get him though. Good start. Big hits from Noob. Staggers out. BWood now with the Janet combo, full screen, closing the gaps. With the fat combo, 20% sets up nicely. The Gooch gets him. A beautiful setup right there and cashing this one out properly. BWood stacking the damage up, 330. Overhead landed, but it's too slow. Not strong enough to keep yourself safe from that armor. Havoc on a mean tear. Eventually gets stuffed down by BWood leading the charge on set point. Ready to take him out. It's going to be one more game right here. Dive kick is a hell of an opener. Straight back into him. Kicks him out. Opting for the side switch again. Good play. They meet full screen. BWood, depending on the clone charge right here, just for full screen pressure, ends up getting him up close too. Big damage on this one, not stopping, doing the most. 357 on him, a little empty jump, something might be there. From afar, good conversion made. 100 between them. She's ready. She's charged up. The brick wall is there. Low check from afar. The goop is there as well. Maybe, just maybe, get lucky. Breaker had between them 70 HP. Is keeping Gengar in this bracket right now. Gotta think they're feeling the pressure right now. The checks from BWood from afar. Tries to get lucky right there, but BWood says absolutely no. Smacks him with the toughest overhead he could do and becomes a gator for the animality. The top 8 side of things, JustNasty squabbling against MBN. We'll see what happens here. Bovado. Let's talk about this team for a second. Typically, see a lot of tremor gameplay as of lately with Gear. Something you don't see too often until that recent buff. Add Motaro on it. Gur running that team so far in the brackets. Patented team for sure. Stay back, full screen, charge up that time stop at any moment's notice. Get yourself going. But what does Bovado give him? What is the tool? What are the combo extensions that you get? Is the trap actual tech? Can you do a BDC reset? I don't know. I'm very excited to see this right now, though. 100 HP between them. Good little walk-in. Breaker forced out now. Bolton on towards him. Calls him out with the back cameo call. No luck on that one. Overhead landing, converts off Bovado. That's the vision. I see it now, MBN. This is how you got it to top 8 this far. Stacks up on him now. He gets more and more damage with that invisible mix, and that keeps him alive as well with what looked like absolutely no HP left. Crazy games this far. We'd love to see it. That cameo called out now. Ooh. The pressure up close. Oh my goodness. Converts. For more pressure here. Yeah, the top 8s for this have been absolutely bonkers. I'm loving to do the bigger single elim tournaments. I find that it keeps people kind of invested a lot more of the time. They're very quick on the draw. When you run those losers runs, it does get a little risky. Time stop here for MBN to stack up the damage. JustNasty now on big deficit to overcome. Overhead gonna seal that round for him. MBN Hitman. Where I asked him what country he's from, he said Mississippi. So we'll see what the gameplay says about that response right there, but invisibility is the power to JustNasty right here. Back cameo call out again. For those plus frames advancing on a good anti-air. Good read right there on the invis. Overhead landed, converts off Bovado. Great tool right there. Combo off that overhead. That gives Garrus another tool up close. He's quite slow, I gotta be honest. So it's frozen now. With a big deficit. To overcome that grab is gonna seal it. MBN Hitman striking first on the board. Leading the set 1-0, letting that time run out to the very end to lead the charge. We'll see what he can do. Check out the Discord if you want to get involved with some of the tournaments. We do them pretty often here. Full screen, both of them. Get that time stop ready. Let's use it. Big strikes right here. Something up close pressure. Big life lead right now. Nasty kind of waiting for a second here. Gets the low. Hard to block. Well, what I thought might have ended up whiffing right there. I think that was the vision he was going with. For that opening, he's gonna create the recall. Corner position given up again. Where is it? He stays on the right side of him. Makes a punish too as well. Come back in. That trap is there. Just stay out of it. Not long enough to avoid the hits from Garrus. Big life lead in the hands of MBN. My goodness. 50 HP left. Flawless again to stay alive. What is the move for Nasty here? Makes a mean read, just goes straight on top of him. Overhead landed, forward to check out from MBN, but just armors right through it to take that first one. That was getting scrappy at the end.
Round 2, fight.
My goodness. Fluttering those leg kicks around, it actually converts it as well. Big damage cooking up, and he gets that armor. This is really going to be a great setup. Get that crazy mix off, risk-free. Why not? And the cancel pressure is still there, too. Doesn't lose his armor. I'm not going to say anything, but when Reptile does it, he loses the armor. You know what I'm saying? So, plus range stack, he goes for more pressure, gets him going. 116 health taken away. Not a scathe in the corner. He is lethal. NBN trying to get out of this here. Very stubby, goes in for the special move cancel. Gets it to work too. Movado waiting the cause. 4-2 going at him again. Good defense out from NBN. Good check. Be something here. Punishes what I see on my face right now is 226. Up block from flawless blocks. What is happening here? Charge up that time stop. Fully 20% lead in the hands of Garrus. He's rolling with this. And could use that recall at a moment's notice as well to really extend this. This is very tough. Big strikes right now for Nasty. With 100 points lead in his hands. Overhead not going to land. Up close. Overhead will land on that time. NBN using time stop. Nasty not breaking yet. He can afford one more hit. Oh, he is there on a jump in. Gets a crazy pickup right now. No breaker for you. And he's got Fatal Blow too. Getting a little swaggy with it too. And taking that final hit to the very end. JustNasty leads the charge and takes a game right back at him. Shout out to the other TOs in the scene. Do appreciate the work they do. But a little bit later gives the players a little room for comfort. More events can go on. A little sacrifice, but it's worth it. Big hourglass smacked right there. Down cameo from afar. Up block from Nasty. Look at this. That goes plus frames on. More pressure for you. Tremor is there as well. Makes a mean read. Look at this guy. The end up close. Anti-airs again. He's like perfect for those reads right now. 40% between the two. Low Tremor is there on the cause. Anti-air happens. Up close pressure. Follows through again. He's cooking. Flawless block. That's crazy. He stays alive. He whips it though. Movado is there. If nobody has your back, you got Movado at the very least. Low Tremor rock toss right there. He gets a nice conversion on that as well. Tough setup. That is hard. What is up with NBN just going ballistic right now? He is throwing elite haymakers the second Nasty teleports. Nah, I went to boxing. I'm just in a good mood, dude. This is just normal Geo. This ain't nothing but just Geo right now, bro. This is just Geo. Time stop is there. Big damage jump, kicks him out again, 100 HP left, pops him down to the other side. He's got a crazy comeback he's gonna try to make. Gets Movado out of the equation. Plus frames are there and it stacks up, finds his opening. The second he lets go of that block button and pays the cost for it. Nasty ties it up one more time for the true momentum shift in the set. 1-1 is the score we got here. Let's see who takes it. Good punish. Getting time stop upfield. Looks out 285 in the corner. Nasty defenses are up. Little cancel pressure. Back at him again. Not holding back. Flawless block is there. Hold on. Cancel pressure is there. Back cameo for the plus frames. Gets the anti. He is perfect for those. A lot of people have told me the second smoke teleports, you down two. That's all you do. But what NBN is doing is he's like, all right, I'm going to anti-air you, and I'm going to combo you for using that move. A lot of potential with it. To do more than just down two. A lot more damage can be done. Set yourself up for a great round. Not going to be the case when the guy is invisible, cooking you. 347 taking off NBN's health bar right there. Nasty up close with the pressure. He's back a second. Where's the mix going? Just waiting. Spend that bar. Movado is there for the conversion. You got to use that breaker at this point. Both have Fatal Blow. Waiting for him to use a projectile so he can let that Fatal Blow rip. Just wait for it. Oh my God, he gonna hit him with it. He gonna hit him with it. Fatal blow lands and robs him of that round. The time stop clutches it out from MBN. Very well said. Reckless, smart gameplay, 100%. Leads the charge in the set, 2-1 at this moment in time, giving Nasty a run for his money. One step closer to the semifinals. Smoke-only tournament ended up winning that one over Red Bull. We host pop-up tournaments here every now and then, so he's taking the pop-up 9 and Geo's Fight Night 30. The last tournament. Those last two were the last two NA tournaments that were included that I had. With the exception of the Champions one, but he has been on a little bit of a hot streak lately. I think Nasty has really leveled up his gameplay. I don't want to commentators curse him here, but a big life deficit he's got to overcome to do this. He can't live up to his name. Tremor extending the combo, though. Invisible pressure is up. Guessing game at this point. Figure it out, MBN. You're just going to take the picks. Breaker forced out. Even lead between them. Knocks him upside the head. Backpedaling a little bit. He's invisible now. What do you do? Anti-airs again, dude. He is flawless on these anti-airs. MBN is crazy with it. JustNasty. Just avoiding the set point. Tremor. Oh, that was dirty. He is invisible. Hot with the trap, the teabags. I don't know if that was intentional. Most likely not, but let's just say it was. Jumping attack forward 2 is there. Oh my goodness. Big pressure right here. Low check into it. Oh my goodness, he gets the unblock of a lifetime to take this right here. Crazy work right now as he gets himself going. Takes the brutality too. You just show up. There's no obligations. You just show up. And you just sign up the day of. If you're there, you're there. Good. We'll set up sign-ups like an hour before or something like that. You just pop in the Discord and then we get things rolling. We'll figure that out further on the line. JustNasty with a little low check not working. At the end, getting the conversion right there. 250 HP, take it away. Oh my goodness, almost had him there, but just quicker on the draw. I love watching Smoke. Stacks up them plus frames. What's the move here? MBN trying to get him in. Oh yeah. Spin that bar. Not yet. Oh my goodness. He goes straight in with the overhead again. Can afford the free hit. Defends very well. Staggers out a lot of these hits. Goes for the plus frame. Straight into the grab. Nice job. Leading into the corner. Hell of a mind game to play off of. What's crazy is JustNasty will go for a low check and then like 3 straight plus frame like highs. Like no remorse. Wait a second. Wait a second. I thought that was tech for a second there to break the armor. That would have been crazy. Not going to be the case though. Nasty scrapes away the rest of the health from MBN. Put him up on set point. Make the comeback happen. The time stop charged up. 200 health separating each other when the round starts off. We'll see if that comes into effect. The 900 HP is a tough deficit to get over. You do get 1,000 out there with Tremor, I believe, so something to consider. A true glass cannon, you're basically playing guitar at that point, but with gears. What plus frames for you? Go poke again. Testing the patience like crazy. Doesn't want to duck it. For the second he gets a little too confident, he's going to convert off that low. Nasty spending the bar, making the damage just keep happening. The pressure is just so much. He does not let off the gas for 1 second here. Watch this guy cook. Big pressure right here. Empty jumped into Movado. Almost has something. Finds space to press though and sets the stage for one more round win to secure the dub here in the set. JustNasty getting swaggy at the end of this as well. Ends up taking it. 3-2 is the final score that we have here up on this set right now. Very well played. to JustNasty. 0-0 as we kick off the next match in the set. The T-Bags, the friendly bags. Little Tot, get swaggy with it. Two goats of their own. Welcome in to top 8 action. The alphabet. This Ermac PC is lethal. You got to keep an eye out on it. With strike it first on the board, double rocket defends well. Up goes straight for the armor. The second he has an opportunity to back at it again, using that armor, sets up well. Alphabet will cancel pressure. Overhead landed, more up close. Now, hooked up, ready to go. Smacks him down up out of the air. Pressure is close from him. Oh my goodness. Wits, right back at him. Kicking those legs out again. Makes the conversion happen. Low checks again from both of them. Smack him upside the head with that overhead, landing it.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Gets the Janet conversion right here. 20% taken away from Witz's life bar. Poke into lightning. Gets what he is looking for. The rocket is there as well. Double rocket set up. Getting these conversions when they matter. He is cooking up a storm. Look at Witz right now. 315 off of him. Big meaty. Alphabet cooking him back in the corner. Trying to get his life lead back in his hands. Good press from Witz though, however, interrupts him. That breaker's gonna be ready right there. Basically time for one more guess, but don't think it is over because Ermac gets 60% combos like nobody's business, but that overhead landed from Witz. Cooks up first. Witz on the board. 1-0 is the current score on the set. Let's check out that. Alphabet cooking things off with a grab right off the bat. Janet gonna aid the cause, so that's gonna be a combo up for him. Small whiff at the tail end of it, however. Janet setting up. I got my mortgage on you, Mo. We got Casino betting the entire house. Pun intended with the name he has. Where's finds with space though to get a little damage cooking up. Alphabet took away a good chunk of his health bar right off the bat. What's on the rebuttal? That double rocket clutch in the mouth for him. 50-50. You gotta guess all those rockets with the tricky aim. Is Sector gonna cheese him out? Nope. Gets him before he gets that fatal blow animation off. Good catch right there. Janet locked and loaded, ready to go. Able to take that round. 239 damage, more than enough to do the job there. Alphabet gets on the boards there. Good armor right there. Double rockets again. Goes in for the grab. Gonna set up for a combo. Down on the ground now. 192 taken away from him. Big presses right here. Eventually catching him. He thought he was gonna stagger it out. Lets it rock for Sector. Gets a little damage off that. Good life lead and good corner present. Oh, well, too soon into the corner with another grab from Alphabet. Good pickup right here. This is where Janet can get very, very interesting. See the damage he's going to pick up right now. 372. Gets him on the press right up close to 1-2, I believe. And Breaker is forced out, trying to clutch this one out. Really wants to take it 1-1 right now. Witz just goes straight in for the grab, able to take that round. High game for number 2 right here.
Round. Fight.
Charge up that lightning, go into the cancel. Wait a second here. My goodness, kicks him out to the ground. The counter is there. Back at him again. Maybe, just maybe, he will have what he needs. Janet on the extender. It kicks him out full screen again. A huge deficit to overcome. Ritz with the low checks, trying to test the patience right now. He's got 44 seconds to go. Sector is there, ready at a moment's notice, but the last firm ends up doing it. The Alphabet cooks up a storm against Witz and leads the charge right now. So messed up the scoreboard at the tail end of it, but it is one. little dive in. Double rocket is there. Low check head. Again, staggers a couple presses right here. Flies right on towards him into the corner. You go. Big meaty. Follows through. 20% into him and then some more. Wits with the rocket right there. Pushes him out. Gets a combo going off that too. This team is broke. Into the grab again. Not enough to kill, but that last press will do it. Wits with a dominant first round right there in the corner. Crazy work right now. Feeling him. Ready to take this second one on a moment's notice. Is he going to use break or spend the bag early? Yes, he is. Haven't seen too many of the Gendo setups off yet. Haven't really been able to get them off at the moment. I'm sure that's what he's been fishing for this whole time, but probably easier said than done, especially like a Titan like Wits. You're more focused on not dropping. Execution heavy might screw you. Stagger up close, spins the bag, forcing everything, trying to test the patience of him. The rocket is there, forcing the lows like crazy. The conditioning from Wits right now, trying to get the overheaded force, flips him out to the other side though. Alphabet has a rebuttal. Pressure tries to get the armor off. No luck on that one. Settles for the grab instead, put you back in the corner. Overhead check, not gonna work. One more time, it will. Good presses from Wits. Heads up, catching him lacking. There might be enough gas in the tank here to finish the job, and it looks like there is. Wits goes on the boards again. Lead the charge, 2-1 on the Alphabet. That's what he said. BWood, don't give me the question marks. This is what he said to me, man. This is nothing other than that. I promise you. Just read it off with Casino and put it in the chat. Low pokes from both of them, kicks him out to the corner. Alphabet with a long way to go. Needs to take this game and another against one of the toughest rated players in the game. Grab right up close. Janet on the extension. It's a good start right here. Small whip for the tail end of it. Pressure into the grab again. Janet extends it out further. Stacks up his chips to the very top. The cancel pressure is right back on him. Mixing him like crazy with that overhead. Smacking him up.
Round 2. Fight.
Overhead almost landed. Pokes between them. Smacks him upside the head again. Low checks again working. Doing big damage to him now. After that conversion, half your health is gone before you know it. Getting that lightning grab. The rocket is coming up as well. The grab following through. 50 HP left. And one overhead smacks him upside the head.
Shall we go again?
Let's see, what is this?
Final round. Fight.
Rockets are back up again. 100 HP separating these two. Just on the first beginning of this round. Double rockets trading out though. Wits force the breaker out of the Alphabet. On set point at this moment. Uplock is there from Wits though. Did a scale very good for him. We'll see what leads into the rocket here. A guessing game you gotta deal with. The low check there. Gonna take a miracle right now. And those overheads just finish the job. A tough son of a bitch he is. Wits takes this game right here to advance on to the semifinals. 3-1 the score. And big shout out to the Alphabet. One of the nicest players I have ever met at an off. So Tarnished on the left side of your screen here. Ishmal, of course, running this Ermac piece for so damn long. And basically, since Tremor was put into the game, they were running, I almost said Ishmal Lau. They were running Tremor and Lau for the most part. Traditional teams you usually see with this character here, but a hell of a good competitor. Made very good runs in Texas as well, and to play offline is just another level of respect for me. A lot of players here like to show up and show out for these offlines, and Ishmal is definitely one of them. Longtime supporter of the channel as well, and the tournaments that we've done here, so honestly, one of my favorite players to watch right now. Sindel player One of the few Sindel players I like. Ishmal is definitely my GOAT, and big shout out to them for pulling up here and making a killer run in this bracket so far. We'll see if top 8 holds their own. I'm kind of a little conflicted because Tarnished scores the synergy brother here, so we'll see what happens here. I'm totally rooting for both of them right now, so it's gonna be a damn good time watching this one. Ishmal on a crazy reset right now, not taking a scathe, looking devious. On the fade back in, just a crazy shimmy. Finishes the job with a flawless victory, 2 at that. 1-0 the score on the... Good pickup right there for Ish. Gets the first scream to aid the cause. 227 away, little hezzy. Low check from Tremor. Gets the reset as well. That is a tough setup to block. Defenses are getting shredded for Tarnished right now. Ishmal is doing crazy work. Not taking a scathe yet on this round and just drowning in a pool of Sindel. Overhead landed. Big pressure right here. Hold on. Check from down below. The grab gonna switch the sides. Good potential for something to switch up here. Ishmal. Now feeling some of the pressure from Tarnished. The breaker forced out a long way to go to make this comeback happen. It's not going to be the case after that last hit right there from Ishmal, leading the charge again. 1-0 in the set. Takes the first round. Wants to just keep rolling off this momentum the whole way through. Completely keeping Tarnished on the edge of their seat right now. Janet is there. Gento is there. Not a 50 burger that we can see in chat. I need to make 60 burger emotes, but he is cooking up a storm right now with this combo. It ain't over yet. 552. That is definitely a 50 burger right there if I've ever seen one. Fulcrum down below. Gets a big hit right there. Put him on the other side. Trying to get him with that mid-check. Not going to work. Tarnished up close. Breaker coming out there now. 190 left. Death's Embrace active with no meter to spare. You're going to eat one hit out of anything. Screen made. Long way to go to even out the health lead, but good corner position. Full Tremor ready to go. Ish is feeling it. Fades right in and gets the hit they were looking for. Big damage about to be dealt here. Puts up into the corner. Hard knockdown for you. And the low Tremor is there. Defends against the hard to blockable. 12 HP to go. You're bound to get sold at some point or not. Just a little slightly disrespectful backhand from Ishmal to lead the set. 2-0 in top 8. Ishmal is running to finish the job right here with one more match. First hit coming from the projectile game. Good anti-air though. Not able to get the full conversion. It's a shame because that's a punish out from Ishmal right now. This one's gonna hurt. No Tremor though. Gonna use that buff though. Get that thing charged up immediately. Very well worth it. My goodness. Snap out of the air. Janet is there. Toss him down to the other side. Little check was down below. Good pickup into the scream as well. Sets up nicely with Tremor. So the intentional drop to read the wake-up attack. Not going to be the right move right here. With Janet active, this actually could be a huge momentum shift right here. Still has the breaker. Going to let it rock or not. 150 between the two of them. Ishmal. Projectile game is out. Tremor is there. Neutral duck avoids the first hit. Just a bit too scrappy for my liking. Finishes the job. Puts Tarnished on set point to advance onto the semifinals. Would be one more round here. Death reversal not going to work, so snapping the neck of him dead in place. Ishmal just finishes the job. Top 4 is insane. JustNasty, obviously, both of these guys are the best at their characters. I can definitely say that comfortably. Dialogue for BWood? I can't. I'm not going to say that, but they're both top players, without a doubt. Both between them, it's going to be a long match, I can tell. Both these guys are really going to drag out the clock to the very end for that complete 90 seconds. But there's layers to it. BWood's got other characters. Nasty has Sector in his back pocket, waiting along. He has a lot of good synergy with a lot of cameos here. Nasty does know the teams quite well with them. Cancel pressure, goes straight in for the grab as well. Big rock smash, smashing him upside the head. Low check as well. Big pressure coming at him now. Smacks him up, knocks him down. Tremor whips on the tail end of it. BWood with a second to breathe here. Nasty falls back. Overhead lands, converts with Tremor. Are you shitting me? Puts him down to the ground. 280 health left for JustNasty. That was crazy. 140 HP left, but it's just not enough to kill JustNasty. He's going to spend that bar, keep himself going. It does not scale too bad right there. Taking the first round with 9 seconds to go. JustNasty strikes first on the boards here. Overhead landed. Big fluttering legs all about. Stacking up this damage again. Nasty putting in some work in the corner. Again. Not letting off for a minute here. Good strike right now for BWood. Tosses him around on the corner. Got that armor up. Smacking him all sorts of directions. Low check converts it. That is devious. He was up locked. 230% taken away. Armors for him just to put him at a dead halt. But he's without the axe. This is where it gets tough. Has it again. You got him pinned up close. This is a good position for Nasty here. Chow jabbed up, but that's not going to be the move. Overhead not going to catch it. 160 health left for Nasty. Backpedaling at this point. Okay, I was going to say that would have been a little crazy. Using that cancel to prolong the time he was without the axe and basically forced the block. Ends up taking the axe right back in his hands too. Now charged up, ready to go with a good life lead sitting in his hands. He could take the game right now if he plays quick block. JustNasty has to make the approach. Tremor keeps that safe. No punish for him. Let Tremor charge right back up. Again with the snipe out of the air. A Kobe with Tremor. Dunks on him from afar. 50 HP to go. Good punish right there for BWood. Ties up the game on this game number 1. Going to be a very close set on this one, I can tell. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Breaker had between them. Got Tremor charged up on the walk down. Weighing out his options here. Oh my goodness, the overhead landed. He is smacking him all sorts of directions here. 312 HP, take it away. Hezzies for a minute. Tremor aids the cause though. Long way to go to even out the health lead. This is still game number 1. Absolute grind of a match right now. Both these guys at their wits end. Low check with Tremor, gets the conversion there. Stacks up again. Not too shabby, JustNasty, as he continues his damage up. There enough there to finish the job. It looks like there is. JustNasty striking first on the boards here against BWood. A real hell of a first match right there. Both these guys. I think we got to keep this one Indian only though if you're down. I think that's the rule. We got to keep it like that. Low check into him. Gets the axe slam back down. BWood with the pressure right there. Low check into him. Gets a good little cancel. Overhead landed. Smacking him upside the head. Continuing on. The Low hat in it too. Goes between both of them. Pressure is up close. A little bit of cancels there. On the other side, smacks him upside the head. It just goes on a steamroll right there for that first round. BWood setting the tone. Oh, I'm so down, Ed. I'm so down. We can think of some fun ideas for it. How was the team fight, by the way? I never asked about that. I caught a little bit of it. It seemed like it was just a little bit of a lull at the time. And Next Gen Assassin was in it. You were in a bunch of killers, actually. It was fun. The Sindel's one. Of course they did. Of course they did. Low pokes between both of them. The plus frame stack. BWood with a little low poke. Again. Testing the patience. We will not buff Lodell. Tremor continuing the cause. JustNasty brings it right back. Final round between these two.
Final round.
Kick it off just right.
Fight.
See if Nasty can keep this lead in his hands. Just backpedaling now with the armor, be able to absorb those hits. Xiao Lao is a great team, though. You get those low overhead, hard to blockable jump things you can do. You can play mind games off that, too, if you catch people up blocking on it. Breaker coming out now. 70 seconds to go. This game number 2. Just to go on to grand finals right now. Both of these guys having hella good runs in these brackets. Made them work for it. Down at the crystalline armor up. Waits for a second. Stacks up for those plus range. Goes for a little cancel. Both these guys mashing like crazy. 2 trades in a row. Continues to do it. BWood without the axe. So this is where Xiao gets tricky. The overhead lands. Crazy mix right there. Perfect execution. Armors right through it. No accident in there. That slow ass mid not helping him. Stacking up the plus range. Tremor aiding the cause. It's close. BWood just decides to go for the mash and cooks him. Brings it right back. It's a tie game, 1-1. Yeah, he's in the game. Getting one off the deck. Someone teach me, Natara. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. She's too low tier. Backpedals a lot. Nasty. Sitting on the life lead now. Force that Xiao to make the approach. With that Lao hat. Gives him a little bit of space to breathe. And good opener right here from Nasty. Tremor on the extension. 460 to go. Think BWood out of this. Opening him up on the overhead. You want to come down to the other side? Good hits from JustNasty there. Oh, he ain't done. Breaker forced out now. 70 HP left. Jumping out full screen. A backpedal again. BWood's had enough. He wants to finish the job here. With that armor, that is mean. That is just mean. Ooh. Plus frame stacking up there. Oh my goodness, BWood with the haymakers. 20 seconds to go, he's gonna need a good mix. If he gets them right, he might get him to use that breaker. No freaking way. Breaker is out there. If that was the goal he was going with, maybe he might have something here. The up block from Nasty, though, a perfect read. Takes the round right back in his hands.
I am everywhere.
Round 2.
Excellent game sense from JustNasty there. Smacks him down with the axe again. Low ball coming. Oh my goodness, look at this. BWood armors. Very respectful gameplay right here. Damn. Damn. Oh, he ain't done. He's cooking. He's got the armor ready to go. Gets him with the low. This one's gonna hurt. We're just about to get that breaker back. This might not come quick enough. You're gonna have to eat this damage, and he's already got the armor up. Not looking that good for BWood right now. Armor's gone. That grab's really gonna put him into no man's land. On the brink of taking it out. He is right there. Another grab gonna finish the job, and it absolutely will. They say not to grab a dead man, but if you are insane enough to do it, you just might get away with it. So JustNasty on the brink of taking his 4th tournament, trying to climb up there with the ranks of BWood. We'll see what he can do here. Overhead landed, blocked well. Back at him with the knees. Haymakers being thrown. Goes for the cancel pressure again. Hold on a second, he ain't done. The rocks are there as well. The low checks are continuing on. He is cooking. What a fucking read. Goes for a neutral jump on the teleport to jumping 2 to kill him. That was insane. insane.
Round 2.
Round 2 kicking off. Teleports around, good armor right there for BWood. Double knives are there, low check. Good ante. Cancel pressure again. Just to get that axe out longer, ends up costing him it after that trimmer setup gets him. 238, matter of fact. Just backpedaling now. 20% between them, stacking up them plus frames again. Ooh, trimmer on the lift. Good job to continue this train. It's going choo-choo. BWood. What a very weird anti-air. Did not think that would actually clip right there. Teleports around. They're playing super patient at the moment. Not much to observe. Until that crazy play from JustNasty happens to seal the round. A good read right there, waiting for him to overextend. Takes full advantage of the situation. Puts BWood on set point. 2-1 the current score we got here. BWood's still sitting on breaker. JustNasty actually with more health off the rip too is an insane concept I suppose to grasp. The axe down. This is where it gets a little risky. He's got Kano ready to go in a moment as well. The blender is activated and BWood is the operator. Armors again. Hard knockdown. Wait a second on that crazy tremor reset. That overhead low is so fast. There's no ways you can read that. Oh my goodness. Oh, overhead check almost had him. He blocks it. He goes for a grab instead. Kano on the setup. BWood cashing this one out. And nicely done for the boy. 2-2 is the score of the set. He ties it up for a game 5 between these two titans. With Kano on his side, feels like this is the answer. Coming attack gets defended well. Pokes between them. Stacks up those plus frames. Again on the other side. Good teleport. Overhead landed. Wait a second. Even lead. On the teleport with the tremor rock was following through the attack as well. BWood says to hell with all of that. I'm just gonna armor. Takes a complete momentum shift in his hands too. Leading the charge in the set. And just delivers absolute haymakers right there. Set point in the favor of BWood. A quick round. Nasty needs to make the impossible happen. Good snipe out of the air from BWood. What a crazy anti-air. The axe is down. The pressure is up. The low checks are happening. Haymakers, absolute bombs all around. Shout out to Venus in the chat. We see you. Welcome in. Synergy brethren. As well, counter play is there. Hold on. Splitting the distance with that Trevor Arbor ready to go too. Oh my goodness, the haymakers are there. BWood without the axe. Kano to follow through. The pressure is elite. The mix is so unpredictable. Breaker finally coming out from Nasty right there. Tremor trying to keep that move safe. BWood with a standing 2 directly after. I think the players are just so good at getting the matches started. I just, I was gonna go for it. No, don't take W commentary. No. I have to get water, okay? I'm sorry. Needed a second to breathe for a minute. I know It's not the normal thing for me here, but I gotta be sweating profusely with all these matches here. Full screen affair, 50%. Take it away for both of these. We kick off 50 seconds on the clock. The semifinals matchup right now. Thank you to everybody coming along for the ride. We've got some great grand finals lineup. It's going to be the winner of this match right here versus BWood, a breaker. That's insane. What in the world did I just see before my eyes? The overhead landed right there, smacks him down. Takes the first game right there. First round, rather. Maybe it is W commentary. Regardless, both of these guys squabbling right now. Ishmal, little low check, cancels out for a minute. And one more hit. Good pickup right there for Sindel. Ishmal leading the charge in the corner, looking lethal right now. A different beast from the last time we've seen them in the brackets here. A punish though, good play right now from Wits. Tested the patience, doubled down on the low as well. Sets up for the corner nicely. Oaks again, overhead smacked up. Lead back in the hands of Wits. Really scared of that attack, baiting out the up lock, and Tremor is there. You really don't know what the read is. Gets the low right there with Tremor as well to commit robbery. Right there, taking the first game against Wits. Striking on the boards first is Ishmal. 1-0, the current score on the set. We will see what happened. We just giving stuff at this point. Full screen zoning affair. Those double rockets giving him a layer of entry. Oaks between them though. Ishmal on the dive in. Capitalizing nicely, using a little bit of swagger with these combos with a good lead in their hands. Wits escapes to the other side, negates the screen. Wasted that bar, it's important right now. Wits big up on resources right now, but a big life lead to overcome. And this is how you get your momentum back. Right here, it's a guessing game on wake up. You got the double rockets ready, just a single one. Goes in for the hard to blockable right now. Big snipe right there. Oh my goodness. Defends himself well. Projectiles being thrown. Big pressure right here. This is important. If he can get this, spend that fatal blow right now. We'll see how it scales. I believe this might be death for Ishmal though. Missing a couple of those mashes too might not help the cause. Not death at all. 50 HP left. Ishmal, no, the grab is insane. What a crazy read. Got so lucky on that one, taking the first round of this game too. Got the scream going. The damage up again. Not stopping here. Oh my god, another scream conversion made. Popping forward again, 220 taken away. Pressure is there. Backpedaling a little bit. Waiting for the time to shine. Oh my goodness. On the grab. Toss you out to the corner. Ishmal getting the screen there. No luck. Feeling each other out. 45 seconds to go. Wits on a bold approach. Rocket there extending the combo. Cooking up a storm right now. Pun intended. Lightning guy. 290 HP left for Ishmal. Can Wits take out the Larry? My goodness, what a crazy low. 20 HP left and another low check ends up dealing it. Leaving me speechless right now. This one is to go on to the grand finals. You guys have to believe they are giving it their all right now. Zoning from both of them. Teleporter rat. Oh my goodness, right there. No armor for you, Jack, is what Wits is saying. That was an armor, more or less an overhead check at that, but defends it well. Wits is there. 100 points over Ishmal. Waiting for their moment on the jump and attack. Gonna get stumped by Wits. Armors immediately. Rocket gonna interrupt them. Taking their turn right back. Not scared to enforce the scream when it is there. That looks hilarious, Loki. Tremor Armor saving the day. On the other side now, Wits has that double rocket ready to go. This is his approach right now. This is what it comes down to. You got to play for time. You don't know what the move is going to be, but he's got it ready at a moment's notice. Doesn't have to use it though. Finds the opening, finds his opportunity, and takes it. Takes the game right back in his hands. Takes the set right back in his hands as well. 1-1 is the score. We got game number 3 kicking off for y'all. Right through it. The double rocket's gonna trade. Charge up that lightning now. Ooh, the other side, good press. Pressure is there. Good job for Ishmal getting this conversion. Wit's not gonna break and hold it. Hard knockdown is there. Tremor almost had. That would have been insane. So he followed through that attack with another Tremor low. What seemed about max range for it. I feel like I would have got hit by that. Wit's none the wiser, I suppose. No way. Does not take the trade with the rocket right there. Stays alive. Ishmal cooking. 44 HP left for Wits, and just with that last overhead, smacking him up. Lead back in the hands of Ishmal right now.
Round 2. Fight.
Wits a little low check. Goes in for the grip. Knocks him down to the other side. Lightning. Projectile heavy gameplay. Hooks between them. Now they're full screen. They're zoning. It's intense. It's entertaining, I promise. Forcing the approach. Who wants to go in first? Leads even between the two of them. No flawless blocks. On the jump and attack. Wit's getting a little antsy. He goes for it. Gets what he's looking for, and that's the breaker. Now you're in a good situation here. Even lead, but you got the bar. And a cameo at that. Ishmal resorting to some zoning here. Wit's trying to find his opportunity from these projectiles, but good tech. Spends the bar and just empty jumps into grab. That's a move. Ishmal gets him on the reset right there. Forces the breaker from Wits. Last ditch resort right now, smacking him upside the head. Gonna need a miracle play right here. Wits is pretty. No way. Well, that's a good start. You gotta mash. But it's down to the wire. Whatever you do on wake up right here, you gotta be careful. Rocket is there, jumping around to the other side. Wait a second, goes straight into him and takes his life. Brings it out to a final round on this game number 3. The true lead shift will happen here. Where does the momentum lie? Who goes to grand finals? This is pivotal. Excellent punish from Wits. Take the life lead in his hands significantly. Sector charged up, ready to go. A good punish there, and the damage is just gonna keep stacking up. He is not letting off, and nobody is in his way right now. Wits striking here with a fat 494. Huge damaging combo to lead on the set. Round 1 kicking off. Between these two in the hourglass, the time ticks down. Projectile game is heavy. Forcing it. Rocket is there for the trade. Doesn't exactly go the way it intended. Still falls into the favor of Ishmal though. One more time. Kicking him down. Big strikes. Oh, he's cooking. Oh my goodness, that was filthy. A great read on the jump and attack on the mid as well to follow through. Gets him black, and Ishmal taking that round right back. And they know when to really kick up the pace to 10. Wits perhaps falling back a second. Maybe understand the gameplay a little bit. Oh, he has this layer of confidence right now on him. Gonna eat the combo just to see what happens, and 256 is the end result. Crazy shimmy from Ish. More pressure doesn't stop here. Wits trying to find some space to breathe. Double rockets are there. Does that trade? It does this time around. Breaker is forced out as a result. No cameo meter for you. Gotta hold that for a minute. Ishmal forcing the breaker out of Wits. Huge life lead right now, zoning like crazy. Oh my god. Oh wait, just raw sector fatal blow in neutral. That is freaking ridiculous. And sector's charged up, ready to go by the time this fatal blow is done. We'll have double rocket pretty damn soon and follows through with a couple attacks. Sector aiding the cause. Overhead smacks Ish upside the head. Puts him on set point. A lot of pressure right now. Ish is not backing down. Big hits right now. Knocked. Pokes between them. Into the lightning. It's gonna even out a little bit. See what the movers on wake up. No way that trades. Bro. That's bad. That's bad. Tremor defends the hard to blockable twice. Can he do it one more time? Now he's out of it. Gets his turn back. Sector slowly ticking back up. It gives Wits a little bit of an opportunity. Low check again. Fading in and out. Just goes for the grab. Got a long way to go, but it's also in reach. Oh my goodness, right there. Ishmal just breaks hearts. Armors out for one more hit to take the game. Round one kicking off for you. 2-2. What we got here. A little bit of a streak. Now we'll see if Ish can keep this momentum or if Wits is just one step ahead of the game. We will see. Rocket is back up, pops him up again, continues on for a combo here. Overhead landed, huge life lead for Wits. Again, another big one. Spent a little bar to go for that empty jump. Side position is more important to screen, but right back on the other side of the screen you go. That bar, that put a little bit to waste, a tad bit too soon. Zoning coming in now for Wits. And Ishmal has to stay far away. Tremor's just eating these hits from the projectile, gets stuffed in the air again, back to back, and that sector rocket is a tough thing to deal with. Set point to go on to grand finals. Wits is right on the cusp of doing it.
Fight.
Good work right there. Breaker coming out now. Projectile game is heavy on the dive, but across the other side, little low poke. Again, trying everything he can. Overhead landed on the hover in. Big strikes into Scream. Big work to do right now in the corner. Great positioning right now. Fading back with Tremor. This is really tough to deal with. Wits trying to bring the lead right back in his hands. It's going to take a lot. 30% between them. Trades off the overhead. Ishmal just getting break. No way. Use the breaker. That is insane. Gonna have to hold that. It will be a really tough obstacle to overcome. Wits setting up himself for success here with one final strike to win the set 3-2 to take Ishmal out of the bracket and go on to the grand finals. For one more set we go for the grand finals. We're gonna see what happens here. BWood running with the Xiao Lao team. He was doing some good work with that earlier. Wits, of course, with Raiden Tremor in grand finals. He brings out this team. He needs some different tech, something that's going to change up the pace a little bit. And we've seen him run with this in the recent tournaments here. Goes for a grab right there. Good opener. But Wits, still with 1100 HP over Xiao is very important. Can eat a lot more hits, obviously. Pressure up close for Wits. Staggers out a couple of these hits right here. It's getting juicy. The Lao head continues on the combo. The axe slam coming down. An axeless Xiao in the corner. BWood says, I got you locked in. Wits with an armor right away. Kicks him out. Standing 2 on the wake up is insane. Catches him right where he wants him. Takes the axe right out of his chest as he gets that first round in the grand finals. BWood striking first on the boards. Both trading out now. The lightning is there. Big hits are here and coming. We are in the grand finals right now. It's been a fantastic run so far in this tournament. Big shout out to everybody involved. It's been a blast. Into Tremor on the lift. He gets a good pickup right here to continue on. 380 taken away. Little low check. Bends against the hat well. Pokes between them. And you have to just keep mashing on Chow. That's how you lock him up. 40% between these two. Good anti-air out there for Wits to take 134 off of it. Couple presses between them. Big meaty. Converts it too. And not stopping for a minute here. It is 1-1 on this first game. It is getting scrappy.
Final round. Fight.
Not done yet. Little check out there with the projectiles and waltzing on towards them. Pokes between them. Good grab right there. Into Tremor. Lifts the tail end of it, but the pressure is still there. Grab gonna even out this lead a bit. And jump and attack. Both trade. Big fat overhead. 50 seconds to go on the clock. It is getting scrappy. BWood yoinks him down to the other side of the screen. Standing Q press goes into more pressure again to kick him down to the ground. 100 separating the two. Low hat there. Good neutral duck from Wits. Crazy work right there to get this combo working. Ducker West is insane. BWood right back at him though. He doesn't have that breaker yet. Defending well. And just like that, breaker has had. It's anybody's match at this point. Very well. Oh my goodness, BWood defends the overhead from Wits from downtown to stay alive for another day. Take the lead in the set. 1-0 is what we have here. BWood striking on the boards first. BWood on the jump and attack. Try to get the tone right with the Tart Cotton Colony. As an axeless Shao tries throwing out some haymakers. Now with the old rated sector piece that we know and love, he's been doing some crazy work in this bracket with it, but trying out something different, nothing wrong with it. And honestly gave him a great fight with that team as well, with that rated Tremor. Breaker should be ready, and he's not going to spend it. Eat the combo and take an axeless Shao to the grave. 50% between the two. BWood with a big old grip kicks him out to the corner. Good jump in. Setting the bar too. He's got a little bit to make up for right here, but one more touch could very well do it. Forcing the low, potentially getting him lacking with it too. Spend that fatal blow, and that will be pretty close to death. I know I jinxed it last time, but I'm not going to believe it till I see it right now. Not going to be death, but it's pretty damn close. BWood with the full bar breaker using fatal on weak. No way, it's not like that. Don't tell me. Right back at ya. BWood stealing the round. Both these guys spending their fatal blow. That second one. Hanging on to a final round. BWood in the bar department a little bit better. 3 to his name. A full stick of butter. Going into the final round here.
Round 2. Fight.
Dives in. Rockets are there. Good low check breaker forced out now. Pokes between them. Good lightning. Continuing on with 276. More pressure to the corner. Good opener right there. Tech's out of the grab. Overhead lands. Knocks him down. The blender is activated. That first round was insane. Oh, wow, he flawless that. Little poke. Special action right now. BWood defending well. Forcing the lows like crazy. This is where the overheads start to come in. This is where it becomes a problem. Pressure is there. Low check. Gets what he's looking for. That's a grab. The Rockets follow through. Almost has a combo there. No luck. The grab gonna set it a little bit closer though. Wits backpedaling. No reason to make the approach nervous. Flawless block. Keeps himself alive. 80 HP to go. Waiting for sector or any Stroke of luck, the up block didn't get himself grabbed. Does have the breaker there, although 10 seconds are on the clock for the second round, just armoring right through the gap to take it. No armor, it seems. He actually, it wasn't an armor, he actually used the gap in the axe slam itself to punish him. Double rockets will trade out though, and gets him in the air as well. That reaches super far. Not jump in on him when he's using that. And I like how that defends against the jump in too from Xiao. He has the overhead check he does. A little axe slamming down. While he's jumping in, he used that lightning, it seems. It catches him before he can even get the move off. So really good at defending anti-airs with that charged lightning bolt move that Wits was using. 50 seconds to go. Even lead between the two, and a little scrappy if you ask me. Armoring right through the double rocket to there. It's a restand. What he's looking for. Ooh. Ben sees through the mix. Grab. Extends the lead a little bit further for Wits. Both have the breaker though, ready to go. Another grab. They're going to start to hurt after a while. You got to be so cognizant of that breaker while you do see this. The overhead lands for a second there. Jump and attack for BWood, cashes out. The breaker is had between them. Backpedaling now, hesitating for a minute. Just for a minute here. The axe is down. Wits on the other side has the life lead. Rocket does not trade. That's going to spell disaster for Wits right there, as BWood will take that second game, leading the charge up 2-0 right now against Wits and Grands. It is getting to becoming a 7-time champion here. Low pokes into the grab, knocks him out to the corner. Nicely done. Flawless block. Ooh, there you go. Defense from Wits. Right through it, overhead, gonna condition him like crazy. Now it's getting a little mixy. Axe slam is down for Xiao. Hopping on toes, goes for the overhead again. Where is the mix going on Wake Up? Now he's got back cancel pressure. Is he gonna go for armor or something to interrupt? It doesn't seem to be the case. Wits defending well. Gotta get out of this though. On the brink of being taken out. It's getting scrappy. Walking on towards them with 1 HP to go. It's getting very, very scary right now. Wits on a neutral jump, just goes straight in for the grab anyways. BWood ready to finish him off with one more hit, and that does the job. Going into tournament point. Potential final round right now. Wits is facing a huge challenge with this Xiao piece. Axe him down with that axe. Haymakers being thrown again and into the corner. The blender is activated. No breaker for you, and a huge bar situation for BWood. Really setting himself up nicely right now. And with that axe down, breaker had. Gonna need a miracle right now. The Lao hat is there. 3 HP, and it's just, the writing is on the wall right now. The double rocket is there, however, to try to send a Hail Mary, if anything. That fatal blow going out as well. Sector gonna charge up a little bit, gives him a little bit of time just to have one more gimmick, but that breaker is still there. You have a huge deficit to overcome. Down 0-2 in the set, it is right there. What's the follow through? Gets a little bit of something there. Gonna take flawless gameplay. A Lao hat from the heavens takes the set. BWood finishing the job here in a 3-0 sweep against Wits to become a 7-time champion. He absolutely does it in the grand finals. Congratulations to BWood for taking the tournament.